So I'll take the time right now to invite up my guys, if you'd like, and we can talk, just hit some highlights on each one of your segments and some of the new things that we've got to show folks over there at our lot. I'll start with you, Ed Barry, so you can talk about our cash crop segment.
Hello everyone, I'm Ed Barry, cash crop marketing leader, and we got some new exciting products in the cash crop world. I definitely would encourage you to come over, spend some time with me. We can walk around a lot, and I got some help as well. A couple things to talk about on the new launch of the Model Year 12 Combine. It's way more than SCR technology Tier 4. We're very proud of that. And just to touch upon that, since I'm on that subject, it's not only about fuel efficiency, but it's also about horsepower. So Model Year 12 Combines will all increase every single model on horsepower, and we reduce the fuel consumption for Tier 3. So we use SCR technology, we're not recirculating the gas through the engine. Okay, so that's how we can gain more horsepower, less fuel. About 9 to 10% is fuel savings, and that's combined at DEFT, which is AdBlue, and diesel fuel. Those two combined together is a reduction. That's good for the customer. This customer that we're talking about in cash crop is all about business. It's all about the bottom line, as you know. It's all about input cost. Diesel fuel is an input cost. DEFT is an input cost. Fertilizer. All the things I'm going to talk about here in a moment is all about making more money for its bottom line. Capacity, input cost, getting more done in a day. Our engineers, our marketing teams have traveled all over the world, all over North America, and interviewed lots of customers, and every time we ask them, how can we make your life easier? How can we help you make more money? We believe our designs will help them do that. That's what we focus on. So I'll talk about a few new highlights. One is the InfoView monitor. We're going to move to a wider display, easier to see, crisper colors, easier to navigate through our monitor, less stress. It also has 3 video inputs, so we can actually add a camera to the back of the combine if it chooses to, or on the loading tube, and the monitor will show up in the video will show up in the monitor, so you can see what's going on. Backing into a barn late at night, you can see what he's doing. So, pretty proud of this new InfoView monitor. Next item is getting more out of the grain tank as you're unloading on the go. Many of you seen customers farming their combine, and they have an unloading wagon, a grain cart, they have a tractor, they're unloading on the go. We took our bushels per second up from 3.3 bushels a second to 3.8. So that allows him to get the grain out of the combine faster, get that grain cart back to the semi, and back to the elevator. So again, increased capacity, get more done in a day. We're also focused on residue management. Customers all over North America have asked us to make sure with our brand new 880 CF Flex Draper, that's 40 feet wide, 45 foot wide, to make sure that we can spread our residue the width of the header. So we want even distribution of residue, so when he goes and does no-till next spring, he has even germination of the crop. The temperature of the soil will be the same. So we have OptiSpread. It's been vetted by our CNH New Holland engineers, and that will help spread even distribution, which is an option for our combines. OptiSpread. We also have a brand new transmission out. It's a variable speed hydrostat. This transmission will allow him to work in more ranges, more speeds within a range. So if he's in second gear and he's pulling a hill, he's not going to have to downshift with this transmission. This new variable speed will allow him to pull out of that. Again, not stopping. Keep on moving, get more done in a day. DSP. DSP stands for Dynamic Stone Protection. This is a rock protection system that allows the customer to harvest on the go without stopping if he's in very rocky conditions. It's a mechanical device that will impel rocks down into a stone sump, and he'll never have to stop. All I have to do is at the end of the day or in the morning, eject the rocks with a handle, release it, reset the handle, and go back forward. He'll keep on working. So Dynamic Stone Protection is new for New Holland, and it also will give him more increased capacity. So with the Dynamic Stone Protection, it's going to shove more material into our twin rotors, which no one else has in the market, and gain more capacity. Get more done in a day. I'll end there with combines. Now we have a new 880 CF Flex Draper head that I talked briefly about, and we have some patented devices on that. It has a flexible cutter bar, so we call it a Flex Draper. The flexible cutter bar is like no other in the marketplace. We have mechanical, patented torsion block system to allow the customer to set it very simply with a wrench, and he can set the flotation for harvesting soybeans. He the optional hydraulic system if he chooses it, and he can just operate the flotation in the cab. The other device that's brand new is the center knife drive. The center knife drive is synchro drive. That allows the customer to get rid of the big wobble boxes on the end. The wobble boxes, which everyone else is used to, makes the header wider. It knocks down crop. It wastes crop. We've moved the knife drive to the middle. It's a patent. No other brand can have it. Very excited about the center knife drive. Come over, we'll show you in the technology tent how that works. Dave touched briefly on our smart tracks. We have smart tracks for combines. We have smart tracks for our new T9000 series tractor lineup. I would ask you to come over and take a look. Thank you. Questions? No questions. Awesome. You can pull me aside. Michael Gorman, come on up.
Thank you, Ed. Good afternoon. My name is Mike Gorman, and I'm the manager for dairy and livestock marketing. That encompasses mid-range tractors and hay and forage products for the New Holland brand. And I'm pleased to say here at the Farm Progress Show, we're debuting our Pro Cart wheel rakes for the first time. These are a new offering by New Holland for season 2012. We have 3 different models to choose from, and these are designed for that professional operator that's looking for high capacity raking at a very economical price. Features of these Pro Cart wheel rakes include better flotation of those individual wheels for that operator to be able to be more responsive to the ground conditions. We've also improved on our flail conditioning system that we offer on our Discvine disc mower conditioners and our Duravine disc header. This flail conditioning system, which is predominantly used in grass type crop, features a leaning edge design. What that means is that the flail is actually leaning 20 inches or 20 degrees forward whenever it is in the conditioning process. That provides more thorough movement of the material through the flail conditioning system, being able to do a better job conditioning, and it's also more economical for the customer to repair should it need to be serviced coming in contact with a foreign object. Stop by our hay and forage knowledge tent to be able to learn more about New Holland's conditioning offerings for our mower conditioners for both the self-propelled windrowers and for our pull-type machines. In addition, we also have representatives here of our mid-range tractors featuring the T6000 series tractors, 80 to 135 horsepower, as well as our TD5050, our lean and mean series representing that family, coming in at 80 horsepower. Any questions? If not, that summarizes our offering for the dairy and livestock products. I'll now turn it over to Mr. John Elliott, our Director of Marketing.
Okay, good afternoon everybody. I apologise for my strange accent. I'll try and talk nice and slow so you get your best chance to understand. It's pretty warm here too, so I will try and keep cool. With the RCMU segment that Abe said at the moment I'm the ad interim leader on, that's residential, commercial, municipal and utility. We've got a lot of great things going on the show stand. I'll start off with our PowerStar tractor. Last year in the fall we launched and announced our PowerStar unit coming, and we showed it again in the farm shows early this spring. We're delighted to say that the units are now arriving. We'll have units up on the water right at this moment, and they'll be arriving in North America for sale and for use this fall. So that new product's coming out. That really is going to be a game changer for New Holland in the mid-range, at the top end of the municipal type product. So we're pretty excited about that. On the lot, also showing today is our Workmaster products. Workmasters were a relatively new product for us. They're just a year old in the North American market, and these really are our lean and mean type of products. Okay, in this horsepower segment, the 40 to sort of 70 horsepower segment, there really has been a move to economic tractors and low-cost units. So our Workmaster, which are built in India, they really do bring a value line, a very simple, ruggedized unit, simple technology, but yet robust technology. And that positions us beautifully in that market segment. We also have a range of new boomer tractors, like the one we've got here on show. They're produced for us, and they really are they're a deluxe version of the compact tractors. So they're not an economy version, they're a deluxe version, but they're price positioned beautifully for that customer that wants to be a professional user, that wants a little bit more out of their compact tractor. This is the product that we feel is the right position for them. But as well as compact tractors, we've got a line of attachments that once you're into the real commercial compact tractor user segment, you're really looking at attachments. got some interesting attachments on our lot. We've got galvanized attachments, which are there and are first in this type of industry, which offer a lot more durability and longevity to their life in the fact that they're not going to corrode. But we've also got some kind of professional attachments too, with hydraulically adjusting blades and that sort of thing. So come and visit our lot and see what we've got in the whole segment. But I'd be remiss if I didn't mention our utility vehicles. I know a lot of you are taking advantage of the vehicles to get around the show today. We have got a line of utility products. Again, we're not interested in being the fastest or the most dynamic in the business. We want a true workhorse, and that's what we've got with our rustlers. Okay, so that person who's wanting a professional unit to use in their business, then we certainly got the product for them. And obviously with the branding of New Holland and our options, there's a camouflage option again, that we really do feel we've got a great variety of products to offer you in that whole segment. Again, we've specialised as a marketing team, and we're short of a marketing leader at the moment for that segment, but we are focused on that sort of customer. And there's a real bridge between the full-time farmer who's in a small scale looking for compact size and speciality, but also the weekend warrior type farmer, the part-time farmer that's more into the hobby type farming. So in this segment we breach over, but that doesn't mean we forget there are utilities and municipal applications for these products too, and that's certainly in the future an area where New Holland's looking to expand and really develop our offering. So with that, I'll hand back to APUs. Okay.
Thank you, John. Don't you just love that Tennessee accent? Anyway, as you can see, New Holland's got a lot going on. It's an exciting time for New Holland. We're growing market share. We're looking for good people. So if you know folks that want to get involved in the ag business, send them our way. I'd love to get great resumes, good talent, because as you know, at the end of the day, it's good people that make things happen. So we'll open it up for any questions if you've got any. Otherwise, we're here available.